Alright, so today we're here back at Chris's shop again working on the half ton. And part of our challenge is this cross member right here is getting in the way of mounting the radiator. So Alex and I are going to try to cut this out today and try to replace it with a tubular one. If we can do that, then it allows us to mount the radiator down here at an angle and suck up from the bottom and still clear the bumper, which will give us full airflow through the intercooler. Over here on this side, you can see we left out an oil drain plug this morning, pulling it in and sprayed oil everywhere. But another thing we're doing today is right here and down here where we took off the old water necks, we're bolting on the billet aluminum plates that I had made. And then we're going to start looking at what it takes to mount the alternator up again. So our main focus is just going to be this cross member. If that's the only thing we get done today, then I'll be pretty happy with that. But we're about to get started and cut out the old one and try to weld in a new one and hopefully get that radiator mounted. Well, Alex got the cross member cut out while I was working on the coolant fittings. This is going to free up a whole lot of space, so now we just got to grind down all these welds and then make it nice and smooth so we can come in here with a piece of bar and hopefully go into this area here. Looks like we may have to go up high a little bit on each side and then weld in that piece of tube to remake that cross member. Alrighty, let's get it done. Well, we got the cross member out, and then Alex and I started looking at it, and we didn't think that you needed a cross member right there because we started turning the wheels and the chassis wasn't flexing at all. So we consulted with Chris and we all determined that this big cross member back here that holds all the suspension components combined with the motor mounts tied into the Cummins is more than enough to hold the front end together. And then we have this core support and then the upper core support that goes across, plus the bumper. So we really didn't see a need to weld a tube back in there. So we just went ahead and mounted the radiator up as high as we could get it. And I think it's gonna work really well right there. Our radiator fill and overflow will be mounted remotely. So we don't have to worry about having the radiator up high. And then I also bolted on our coolant fittings on the block. And this lower one's replacing all of that cast iron. So I think it's gonna work out pretty well and reduce a lot of weight. Next up, we gotta mount the intercooler. We've already got it ground off here where the stands go. And once we get the intercooler mounted and then the radiator mounted, we'll be able to start doing plumbing. And then we can order what we need and go racing.
Are you trying to lose weight?
I am trying to lose weight.
I got an idea.
Oh yeah? What's that?
You know how much you could lose a lot of weight. I bet a CP3 is so much lighter.
Oh
than
my
this
gosh.
I bet it's like twice as light.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Just saying. Twice as fast too. Twice as fast.
I am going aluminum on all my intake side.
A whole lot more powerful.
Yeah. Somebody with the fat green pig over here is still stainless. Because he doesn't care about weight. He just adds power and it's good enough.
You got enough of it, push it till it breaks.
Yeah. So we're going to get her buttoned up and then probably call it for the day.